How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another video coming live from the 2022 New York International Auto Show. Behind me is a very special car. If you've been subscribed to my channel, you know that I'm a huge fan of Shelby Cobras, but we don't necessarily have a Shelby Cobra behind us today. It's just a little bit different. But before we get into today's video, definitely be sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications down below. Helps me out a ton as a smaller YouTuber, and I really do appreciate all the support. But now we're actually going to be bringing in Daniel from Cobera. How you doing, Daniel? Hi. So I guess just tell us a little bit about yourself, about the company, and about this beautiful machine behind us.
Well, first of all, hi everyone. My name is Daniel Vidal, and I'm one of the founders of Cobera. This is a brand new company. We're just starting right now, and this is our first model. As you can see, obviously you pointed already, it looks like a Cobra, but it's not like that. The only thing we took from the Cobra is the shape, mainly because we love it.
Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Yeah, and a lot of people love it. But from there, everything is completely different, yeah? So we're gonna go through it a little bit, and we're gonna try to show you, all of you guys, where is the mix between the old school driving experience into the new era.
And yeah, I mean, we're gonna do a more in-depth walk around in a second here, but just kind of giving you guys the basic specs. So this thing weighs 1,500 pounds, correct?
Yes.
So
1,540.
1,540 pounds. You heard that correctly. Most Cobra kit cars that I've come across, backdraft racing Cobras, Superformance, the Factory 5, they're like around 2,500, 2,600 pounds, which is still very light. And how much power does this make?
Well, in this one you have it's a dual motor version, and you have 600 horsepower.
Yeah, so 600 horsepower in a 1,500 pound car. So that's definitely a little bit ridiculous. And now with the drivetrain, obviously it is fully electric. If you guys didn't pick that up before, we're gonna show you guys like the batteries and everything underneath the hood in a bit. But did you guys stick with like a rear wheel drive platform, or is it all wheel drive?
Well, one of the amazing things of these cars is it was just one switch inside. I'm gonna show you in a minute, guys. You can pass from front wheel drive, rear, or all wheel drive.
That's crazy.
So you can have everything in the minute you want in just one car.
That's phenomenal. All right, so now I'm gonna take you guys off the tripod and basically just film, and Daniel here is gonna basically just go through some of the finer details of this awesome Cobera behind us. All right, guys, so now looking at this C300, you can tell that actually it's a decent amount longer and a little bit wider from a regular Shelby Cobra and most Shelby Cobra kit cars. Now, Daniel here is actually gonna open up the front, and one amazing thing about this car is that the entire body is a carbon fiber mold, which is absolutely ridiculous. And then, I mean, I do not know much about electric vehicles, so you want to kind of walk me through what is making all that 600 power right there, or 600 horsepower right there?
Of course, here we go. In this case, as I said before, this is a dual motor version, and we have one motor at the front, just behind the radiator, and the other motor is behind the seats. Yeah. If you want to see here, that little thing over there can give you 300 horsepower, and the other one is at the back.
And the other one is 300 as well?
Also, yeah, of course, 600 horsepower in total.
So what is going on here with the whole big carbon fiber piece right there?
The main thing here is electronics. The electronics of the car, yeah, and it's also part of the battery. The battery is here and there. So it's only in the center of the car. It's not flat on the front.
Okay.
It's in the center.
And that's definitely something that's a lot different compared to other EVs, yes, where they have it just flat.
At the moment we have something completely new. It's not even in the market. What we have is an immersion cooling system of the battery. Basically, it's like the cells are immersed in a liquid. It's a liquid from 3M. That help us to keep the temperature of the batteries constant, which makes the battery life a lot longer, allow us to charge the battery a lot faster. Also, safety-wise, really helps because I bet all of you know what happens if you make a hole in the battery. Yeah, it's set on fire immediately. So with this system, because it's immersed in this liquid, even if you make a hole in it, you're gonna go pop, and that's it. No fire, no gases, no anything. So it really helps in every way.
Before we actually fully, talk about the rest of the car too, I did want to highlight the wheels. So for the wheels, I see like the little carbon center cap, but are these actual like carbon wheels, or are they forged wheels? So are they just basically alloy?
Yeah, it's not the normal wheels at the moment.
yeah. But I still love the styling though. I mean, it definitely, pays homage to the old Cobras and, of the 60s. And moving on to the interior, when I first saw this, I definitely, I could immediately tell the difference right off the bat, because anyone who knows Cobras knows that this is a little bit different. So want to, I guess, show us some of the switches there, like you were talking about before.
Yeah, what I was talking to you about before, with this switch, you can change it from front, rear, all-wheel drive, just with one switch here. Yeah. Everything, if you can see, is based on planes, because it's one of the big part of the company that we start actually building planes, and we just jump into in this wall. One of the main things that people ask is like, why if it's electric you have speed? Obviously we, as I said before, we are big different from the rest of EVs. One of the things that make us different is that we have 5 gears. Yeah, it's in this case it's sequential, so it's a simulated 5-gear sequential gearbox.
So that's actually a sequential transmission.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. That is so awesome. And then here, I mean, you still have all the Shelby styling, a lot of similarities to the original Cobras, except one thing that's a little bit different back here. Obviously, the original Cobras, I think, had the gas cap on either. I can't remember if it was the driver or passenger side, but on this one, on both sides, you have charging ports, so you can actually double charge this, correct?
Well, in this case, the main idea, it was just to have a normal charger and a fast charger. But now, because we changed, the whole battery, and now you can even block both at the same time and charge the battery even faster. So with this battery, if you have power enough, you can charge the battery from 0 to 100% in 11 minutes.
That's phenomenal. That is so awesome. So now moving along to the rear, you have 2 taillights right there, but what are the lights all the way down there? What is that for?
Well, basically the reverse light, and also help with the brakes.
Okay, so like a third brake light, but still, I mean, looks very, very similar to the original Cobras, but if you look at it long enough, you can definitely tell the difference. So now actually looking in the truck, one interesting thing is one of the electric motors are back there behind that piece, but you still have a decent amount of carpeted storage space. Obviously not a lot, but still pretty cool. So now actually moving on, we have basically a sample hardtop right here, and this is going to be one of the many options offered, correct?
Yeah. Well, in this car, obviously it's a roadster, but you can have different options. One of the options is to have the hardtop, which you just have to put it on or take it off whenever you want. Another option is going to be a soft top, which we don't have here, but it's going to be one of the options. And for next year, we're expecting to have a coupe version, so which is going to be a little bit more different, but really cool also. And if you want to go,
yeah, for sure, we definitely want to go and take a look at this. So this is basically the full carbon body just hung up and displayed by them, and this is really what makes the car so damn light. So what's the total weight of this body? You told me this before and it was crazy.
We brought this body here just for the people to see what's under the paint, because it's the same body that we have on the actual cars. The whole body, which is not small, as you said before, is a lot bigger than the original Cobra. It weighs only 80 pounds.
That's crazy.
Even if it weighs like that, don't take it wrong, it's really stiff.
Yeah, it's full carbon, so you're gonna have the carbon strength but also the carbon weight savings. So obviously, these are not like a kit car. These are fully manufactured in-house by Cobera, and that definitely, although it definitely drives the weight down, certainly drives the price up. But again, 600 horsepower going into 1,500 pounds, like a crazy car. But you want to just go over some of like the price point or starting price point for the car?
Yeah, starting price point, it will be around 200, but as I said before, it's really customizable, so obviously it depends a lot on that. But it will be around there, around 200.
That is awesome. All right, well, thank you, Daniel, today for taking us around and showing us a little bit about this car and, of course, Cobera.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, guys, so that's pretty much just going to be it, but another pretty cool feature that they actually have for this Cobera is simulated engine noise. So I don't know if and it does like go through the gears. Again, it's a 5-speed sequential transmission. Definitely not, I don't think it's as good, this sounds as good as, like, you know, an actual 427, but still a really amazing car. And honestly, thanks to one of their sales reps, when I was basically filming my, you know, just walk around video of the auto show, I kind of passed this thing and I didn't really think anything of it. Originally I thought it was like a Shelby Cobra kit car and someone just put an electric drivetrain in it, but turns out completely different car. Again, same body style, I guess, but a really, really cool experience being able to, you know, check this car out today. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. Could definitely be like polarizing to some Cobra purists, but at the end of the day, it's still an amazing piece of machinery. Like always, guys, definitely be sure to like, subscribe, you know, turn on click the bell to turn on post notifications. But anyways, that's pretty much just gonna be it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.